Welcome! Let's step right into the warm, vibrant world of the Bodoland territorial region. Today, we're diving into a fascinating explainer that explores the very soul of a people through one remarkable dish, Bodo Ondla. Just listen to this. This is a lyrical folk song that echoes all across the Brahmaputra Valley. It's celebrating the joyous dance, the 12 spices, and the community spirit that brings this ancient dish to life. For the Bodo people, this isn't just food, It's literally a reason to sing and dance. Which brings us to a really interesting question. What exactly connects a sun-dried banana peel, a bamboo shoot, and the oldest settlers of Assam? How do these seemingly simple, everyday elements weave together into such a deeply cherished cultural tapestry? Well, let's find out. Section 1. A taste of Bodoland, a sensory journey. I want you to close your eyes for a second and imagine arriving at a traditional Bodo household. You're immediately welcomed by this beautifully thick, sticky gravy. That right there is the unmistakable signature of Bodo Ondla. It glows with this earthy, rich hue. It's honestly like a warm, comforting embrace in a bowl. It's primarily made from finely pulverized rice, but the real magic? That lies entirely in its texture and aroma. Now, experts use the fancy term organoleptic traits for this, but experiencing it is pure magic. Imagine a tangy, sweet, almost popcorn-like aroma filling the room before you even take your first bite, and then you taste it. It's this mild, sweet flavor that's just perfectly balanced with traditional masalas, all wrapped up in that gorgeous orange to deep red sticky gravy. It is a full-on sensory experience, and folks often enjoy it as a super comforting substitute for dal. Section 2. People of the Brahmaputra, the Bodo tribe. Nestled right in the northwestern part of Assam, in the lush Brahmaputra Valley, we find the Bodoland territorial region. As you can see, this is a fertile, incredibly vibrant landscape. And it's here that the Bodo people, who actually make up the largest ethnic and linguistic group in northeast India, have lived for generations. And they aren't just any residents. The Bodos are literally the earliest settlers of Assam. They were the very first in the entire region to cultivate rice and rear silkworms. For centuries, their hands have shaped both the agriculture of the land and the brilliant, colorful textiles that define their heritage. So when they cook a rice-based dish like ondla, they're cooking with an ingredient they pioneered in their own homeland. How cool is that? Section 3. The Alchemy of Kardwi. Nature's Magic. Okay, so every great story has a magical element, right? Well, for Bodo Ondla, there's a secret ingredient that transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary, and it's called Kardwi. Kardwi is this highly unique alkaline cooking soda made entirely from the earth. Bodo women organically prepare it by sun-drying banana peels and mustard leaves. Not only does it act as a natural cooling agent for the body, but it does something absolutely spectacular to the dish itself. The contrast is just striking. If you were to cook that pulverized rice without kardwi, it would look pale and totally lack depth. But add the kardwi and boom, the magic happens. The more of this natural alkaline substance you add, the deeper that glowing orange-red color becomes. Plus, it imparts that unforgettable sour, tangy flavor. It is, without a doubt, the defining soul of Bodo Ondla. Section 4. The First Harvest Feast, Utility and Community. Now, this dish isn't just about what's in the bowl. It's deeply woven into the daily utility and rhythm of the community. When mid-November rolls around, marking the beautiful season known as Agan Mas, households all across the region gather their very first rice harvest of the year. They take this fresh rice, pulverize it in a traditional mortar and pestle, and cook it into ondla. So it's way more than just dinner. It's a vibrant celebration of the harvest that binds these farmers right back to their ancestral roots. Picture this. A family needs to solve a dispute, plan a big wedding, or even build a new house. In Bodo society, you don't hash these things out in a boardroom. You do it over food. Sitting down to share a warm bowl of ondla alongside the respectful offering of betel nut and leaves is considered the ultimate gesture of respect and unity. The food literally facilitates their entire social structure. And because it's truly a dish of the people, it adapts. Depending on the season, families whip up some beautiful variations. There's ondalami waidao, which brilliantly combines the rice gravy with chicken and crisp wild bamboo shoots. For festive occasions, they'll throw in some rich pork. And for vegetarians, they get incredibly creative using seasonal plants like delicate papaya flowers, dry radish, or even the tart elephant apple. It's like a delicious canvas of local biodiversity. Section 5. Preserving a Culinary Heritage, the GI Tag. To make sure this incredibly rich cultural tale is never lost to commercialization, the community took a massive step. Bodo Ondla isn't just a beloved recipe anymore. It is officially protected intellectual property. Filed by the Bodo GI Board, this formal recognition ensures that the specific culinary traditions carefully developed by Bodo women over centuries are globally acknowledged and, most importantly, safeguarded.
And the official Bodo Ondla GI logo stands as a proud symbol of that triumph. If you look closely, you'll see a traditional wooden mortar and pestle sitting right next to a bowl of that rich orange curry. It acts as a stamp of absolute authenticity, ensuring that the ancient traditional method of pulverizing the first harvest rice and blending it with natural hardvi remains completely untouched by time.
So, as we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with one final thought. How incredible is it that a single bowl, colored by sun-dried banana peels and thickened by the very first rice of the season, can hold an entire culture's history, their celebrations, and their unity? The real question is, when will you make the trip to the Brahmaputra Valley to taste this history for yourself? Thanks so much for joining me on this journey, and keep exploring.